Well, hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Anisha L TV. I am Anisha L. In this video, I am showing myself picking up a loaded trailer, and I'll be taking that loaded trailer to a fulfillment center. And I'll show you the road today. Let's get to it. Trailer is at dock door 181. I don't know what it is, but I like Kenworths. Peterbilts are cool. I'm at dock door 140 so far. 5 miles per hour. A lot of third-party drivers don't follow the 5 mile per hour I raised the landing gear up a little bit so that I can pull the trailer from the dock door, and that way I can get a better visual and lock the doors and put the seal on. Let that man pull out. Ooh, that could have been like, Anisha, why did you hit that truck? Signal flickering is getting on my nerves, gets on my nerves. What I need to do is stop and turn the camera around so that you can see if I'm gonna have to speak to a representative to check out or not. Most times invite me to my location. Crap. They are behind me. I got enough room for them to go around. I gotta stop.
Turn right.
So it's midday, 11:30 a.m. Y'all gonna see how crazy people drive, or how crazy some people drive.
After 1.5 miles, turn right.
This particular thing is something else for me. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. And it's a lot of work. To show happens in my field of work. So when you see other people's material, just know that they really like worked hard. They really worked hard to get them clips that they show, because it's a lot. It's a lot. Anyway, I hope you enjoy a little bit that I'm able to show you.
After 1/2 mile, turn right.
I have been making videos to talk about how I got my CDL and stuff like that. I just have not went through the videos to see if it's
After 1,000 feet, turn right onto West Coast 63.
something I want to share or not, or if I want to redo it, or schedule, I work 4 10.5-hour shifts. And I live 45 minutes away from my place of employment. That takes up a lot of my day. So it's hard to put out content because I have to find the time to do it.
Follow the road.
Likely won't be an everyday thing. Obviously, it'll be, occasionally. Because some things is repetitive, and I would think that it would get boring to see. But you can let me know in the comments you can let me know in the comments what your thoughts is. I would think that it would be boring. Problem solver, meaning when third-party drivers come in, if they have an issue, my particular job, I will be like the first point of contact. Like if they have problems checking in or they have problems checking out, I have to solve those problems. Yard audits are when you're walking the lot and making sure that the parking spaces match with what's in it. And if it's not, you gotta correct it in the system. I also do yard jockey work, or yard dog as some people call it. And that involves moving trailers from parking spaces to dock doors, or from dock doors to parking spaces. I also drive routes in a semi-truck to different fulfillment centers and third-party distribution centers, dropping off loads, meaning dropping off packages, or dropping off equipment such as carts, and totes, and things of that nature, or dropping off empty trailers to facilities that are in need of trailers. I knew that yard drivers weren't required to have a CDL. I thought that, everybody moving trailers had to have a CDL, but some employers don't require it. But I have a Class A CDL, and I came into my position with the Class A CDL. So if you don't have a Class A CDL, you can't leave the yard. So some of my coworkers don't have a CDL, so they have to stay inside the gate. That sucks. In my opinion, you don't get to get out and get a change of scenery or a change of environment. You're stuck until you graduate, until you take the next steps to acquire a CDL. My experience getting my CDL it was an experience. It was something. I really had to put in work. I'll probably share my experience in another video about how it was, like the school I went to, but like far as more in depth. But the school I went to, they offered manual CDL where you switch gears, and then they also, that's their bread and butter, that's where they started. And then I guess like 2 years ago or so, they started offering automatic training, so you could get your license by taking it in an automatic truck. So I started out in the manual. I wasn't scared. I was ready. Like, it was like, who? After in class, it was like, who ready to go out on the road? I was the first one. Like, what's up? Let's get it. And so I got experience driving a manual. The first few times I went out on the road, I went out in a manual truck. And when I went to CDL school, I already had, for trucking school rather, I already had a Class B. I had a Class B CDL since 2005, since the spring of 2005. I drove school buses. So my Class B, I didn't have a restriction on my license gotta show your light. You gotta have your license, and you gotta have your DOT medical card, because you have to have that to drive. So they was verifying, the information. It was like, oh, you're not gonna have a restriction whether you take your test in a automatic or a manual truck. So I thought it was gonna be a no-brainer. Why am I gonna be stressing over back? If I roll back on test day and fail, because if you roll back in the manual while you're on your road test, that's an automatic failure. And I think I was just really like listening to all the, I guess maybe the naysayers or however, but really it did make sense. If I wasn't gonna have restrictions, so you go, learn the driver manual, but take the test in the automatic. But hindsight is definitely 2020. I should have stayed on the manual side, because I would have got better training. Because on the automatic side, they were short on trainers. So some days I and my fellow class mates were our own trainers, and it sucks to be training and studying the wrong, like rehearsing the wrong way. So yeah, it's kind of like the blind leading the blind. So that's why I worked hard. I really had to put in that muscle. I had to be determined. And that trailer in school beat the brakes off of me some days. I just couldn't figure it out. Like, no matter what I did, the trailer was going left. It gave me the blues. I'll probably do voiceovers, because it's a lot to pay attention to, and I don't wanna make no errors, because I'm running off at the mouth. Plus, I'm not really a talker anyway. So you can just sit back and enjoy the scenery. I'm probably gonna shit my trap and focus. said 110, so I'm assuming it's a dock door. Someone appears to be coming to cut the seal off. So I guess we'll go with that. It just said 110. It didn't say. Okie dokie, Smokey. They cut the seal off, so.
open the doors. All right, nothing got shifted in transit. I did pretty good, didn't I? Y'all see me? Alright, taking my pictures. Showing that I got this load here safe and sound. We're on the passenger side.
Welcome to Delicious. To everyone making time for life's best moments, Leonard team member Sandy sure how Culver's is serving up celebration by the school.
From birthdays to any old day, our rich and creamy fresh frozen custard makes every day a little bit sweeter. Enjoying a
My bad for having y'all all
gooey toppings you
shaky, but
all the people you love. Now that's worth celebrating.
Come to Culver's and let us serve you a sweet treat to make every moment count. From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
Have you ever lifted a piece of furniture only to discover the carpet underneath looks brand new while not brand new?
alright. Straighten up and hit the dock. Not literally, but back into the dock. right, time to disconnect. It's good enough for me. Shoot. Guess if they don't like it, they can fix it, but I think it's okay. This part is very time consuming. Alright, that load has been dropped. I can't stand that noise. Arrive by 12:30, depart by 1:02. It's 12:55. I need to use the bathroom. Yes, I do. Alright, the next time you see something, it'll be me heading back out. I'm about to go to the restroom. Alright. I'm getting ready to check out. I got like 14% left on my battery. So I'm gonna play some little, in the edits, it's gonna be some soft music of some sort playing until the camera cuts off. Alright, alright.
Thank you for viewing my video today. If you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And after you subscribe, hit that bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new videos. And until the next time we meet, later.